We are now in the build-up to the Glasgow derby, which takes place this Sunday. In today's video, we're going to go over all the latest Celtic news from the last 24 hours, which includes a Celtic gamble that has paid off. There's so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we do get into today's video, as always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Joe Hart has said he could be part of the away section at Ibrox in years to come, after the news broke last week that the allocation will increase around 5% in both grounds to about 2,500 away supporters each. The former England #1 is preparing to bid farewell to his playing days at Celtic, a club that has clearly captured a special place in his heart. Despite the unique circumstances surrounding Glasgow derby during his time, with limited to no away fans due to ticketing disputes, Hart's experience at Celtic has been deeply enriching. The anticipation of a resolution to the fan allocation issue next season brings a bittersweet note to his departure, as he looks forward to embracing the role of a supporter, cherishing the electric atmosphere he once experienced at Hampden. Hart's commitment to Celtic goes beyond his tenure as a player. He expresses a genuine excitement about supporting the club in years to come, saying, "I genuinely look forward to supporting this club forever. It's a part of me. This is me removing myself from a guy who doesn't want to talk about what's next, but I look forward to being a football supporter at some point in my life, and this is one of those teams I'll be a fan of. I'm going to remove myself from the situation I'm in now because my immediate reaction is that it means nothing to me, but if I was to take away the guy I'll be when it's going on, it'll be great. It'll be a real buzz. I played in a 50-50 split when it was at Hampden, and it was electric. Whether you come out as a good side or come out the bad side, it's emotional. Since I've been here, we've had fans. I think the most has been 700 to 750, and it was strange at the start of the season, winning away and having no one to put your gratitude towards. Because even though you played without supporters that day, you still feel it in the build-up. To have your support and your club behind you, so it'll be nice, it'll be a great spectacle. Around the world, this fixture is heavily respected, and to keep that respect, you need away supporters in there. You never know, I might be one of those couple of thousand." Hart has been a magnificent signing for Celtic, balancing the ship between the sticks and adding quality and experience to the Celtic line. Replacing him this summer will be no easy task. Celtic are ahead of most Premier League clubs in terms of commercial revenue after generating £46 million in 2023. That is the view of finance expert Kieran McGregor, who exclusively told Football Insider that the latest figures indicate that the Glasgow Giants are a huge brand. As per the UEFA Club Finance and Investment Landscape report, Celtic generated £46 million of commercial revenue last year. That figure ranks the Hoops 20th in European football for commercial income, which is the highest in Scotland and the 6th highest in the UK. Chelsea are expected to push them down the list when they publish their full accounts. Maguire believes Celtic's finances are sensational, but warned that income is also driven by fans. A commercial revenue of £46 million is sensational, Maguire told Football Insider Sean Fisher. It certainly puts them very close to the top of the over 14 clubs in the Premier League. A little bit of caution should be noted because the commercial revenues include merchandise sales, of which the fans are fantastic contributors. But the overall figures are indicative that Celtic are a huge brand in their own right, and they are appealing to sponsors, especially if they are qualified for senior European competitions. Lewis Palmer is on track to deliver a significant lift to Celtic and Brendan Rodgers this weekend. According to reports from Sun Sport, the Honduran forward is making a quicker recovery than anticipated from his recent injury setback. The sharp winger, who has already found the back of the net 9 times this season, is poised to join the team's training sessions as they gear up for a monumental showdown with Rangers. Should Palmer not experience any setbacks during these training sessions, it is almost a given that he'll be named in Rodgers' lineup for a crucial match. The game could potentially allow the Hoops to extend their lead at the top to 4 points, giving them a huge advantage as the season heads into its final phase. Rodgers is already in high spirits, having Rao Hatate back in action, who made a standout comeback against Livingston. As we get further into the week, the focus among Celtic supporters is increasingly on McGregor's potential return to the starting 11 following his injury. However, specifics regarding his participation in the derby will likely remain under wraps until later in the week. The fitness of Callum McGregor for Sunday's Glasgow derby has become a major talking point as the build-up begins. John Kennedy remained optimistic about the potential return when he talked to media after the Livingston win on Sunday, saying he'll return to training this week before Rodgers would make a decision for the match at Ibrox. Concerns over McGregor's readiness for the derby have sparked a debate, with the former Celtic striker Chris Sutton cautioning against rushing the influential midfielder back into action if he's not fully fit. McGregor's potential return could indeed bolster Celtic's midfield, especially with Hart also making a comeback, but Sutton stresses the importance of McGregor being in peak condition to compete in such a high-stakes match. Not also that, but you don't want to risk rushing him back for him to have his season ended with Celtic still competing on two fronts. Speaking on Sky Sports, he said, "It's a case of how fit Callum McGregor is. If he's been sitting on a bike in a gym for 5 or 6 weeks, it's not quite the same as training, so how much work he does this week is key. Brendan Rodgers will have a decision to make, and Celtic are a better team with McGregor in it, but if he's not fit or even half fit, then he can't play." But it is a big boost for Celtic having Hart back with him coming through against Livingston, plus Cameron Carter-Vickers too. If Calmac doesn't make it back in time, I'm sure many Celtic fans will be happy to see a midfield trio of Iwata, O'Reilly and Hatate, who all played well on Sunday. Adam Ider has turned out to be a terrific January signing for Celtic, despite dismay and anger surrounding his arrival. With the striker hitting the ground running for the Hoops, fans are talking about making his loan permanent, but Norwich City are holding the keys to any permanent move. Ider has registered 5 goals in 10 appearances so far. Norwich City's intentions regarding Ider's future are not yet clear. The Championship club is keeping its plans under wraps, leaving Celtic and Ider in a state of limbo until the end of the season. The situation is further complicated by Norwich's own loan signing Sidney van Hooijdonk from Bologna. The Dutch striker's performances could influence Norwich's decision on whether to entertain offers for Ider. Van Hooijdonk struggled to find the back of the net with no goals and only 1 assist in 11 appearances, contrast sharply with Ider's impact at Celtic. Therefore, Celtic will have to wait until the end of the season before they learn if they can take the Irish striker on permanently. It's worth noting that there is no buy option included in the loan deal, which could hint at Celtic already having other plans for the window ahead. But on the other hand, could Ider's impact force a rethink? Former Celtic captain and club legend Scott Brown played a significant role in a recent loan departure from the Hoops. Goalkeeper Josh Clark, who gained a wide acclaim for his quartet of penalty saves at Ibrox in last season's Glasgow Cup final for the B team, joined Brown's heir at the end of February. The move came out of the blue, but Clark has recently revealed that his new gaffer played a big part in it. "The manager has obviously played a significant role in me coming here," the stopper told That's TV Scotland. "He was a fantastic player at my parent club Celtic, so the opportunity to come and play for a well-respected side in Ayr United and him is brilliant for me and a great opportunity." So far with the Honest Men, Clark has made 5 appearances in the Championship. He's played his part in victories over Partick Thistle and Inverness, but not yet kept a clean sheet. A Northern Irish youth internationalist, the keeper was born in London and is eligible to represent Sweden. His contract at Celtic runs until the summer, and one wonders whether he will be handed an extension in the 2-year deal he signed in 2022. Celtic fans, what are your thoughts on everything we discussed in today's video? Let us know down in the comment section below. As always, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Celtic content. Thank you, take care, bye bye.